Hey y'all, so this is going to be a reading on Tokyo Toni. So I saw a video of her going off on Blue Ivy basically and Beyonce, but mainly it seemed like she was coming for a 13-year-old. And so I just wanted to see what's making Tokyo go off on Blue Ivy and Beyonce. I already know, but let's see what the energy is, okay? So ooh, okay. Oh. The first card out of the deck is the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords. So this Six of Swords, right, is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, right? And so when I see the Six of Swords, it's about healing. It's about like moving forward. It's about communication. But this is about prosperity. It's about moving out of rough and choppy waters. And so there is some things, like there's the Page of Swords. There's some type of delay. It's a delay in communication. I feel like there's a delay in creativity. I feel like there's a delay in finance, because when I see the Six of Swords, right, even though when I see the Six of Swords, it's like moving out of rough choppy waters into smoother peaceful waters. I don't feel like she's in peaceful waters, okay? I feel like things are getting rocky for her. And I feel like with this Prince of Swords, the Page of Swords, there was a masculine who was supposed to come through with some type of offering. There's the Prince of Cups also. So there's about balance. It's mental and emotional. So I feel like there was a masculine or male who said they was going to come through with something, but there is a delay in communication. There was some type of partnership that is not balanced and that's not going the way she thought it was. There's the Queen of Cups. So I feel like Tokyo Toni is emotionally unbalanced. Like I said, with this Two of Cups, I think about partnerships. I think about soul ties. I think about like balance. I think about love. I also think about, when I see this Queen of Cups, right, this is a motherly connection, right? I think of, it's a divine feminine who could be nurturing, who could be loving, who could be very, very caring. And so when I see this Two of Cups, I think of like Beyonce and Blue Ivy is really, really close. And Tokyo Toni want what Blue Ivy and Beyonce have as far as her and Black China, because I feel like her and Black China, they are not right. Matter of fact, Black China is healing. Black China is healing. And so when I see some delay in communication, it's like like Black China. When Black China needs to protect her peace, she cutting Tokyo off, okay? And so this is the star card, right? And when I see this star card, Blue Ivy is becoming a star. Blue Ivy is a star. And so Tokyo Toni is jealous of Blue Ivy as well as Beyonce. I also feel like Tokyo don't have any emotion going on. Tokyo don't know how to use her I ain't gonna say Tokyo a celebrity. She kind of like is, but she not. But she don't know how to use her like she don't know how to use her platforms. She don't know how to use her status. She is about chaos and confusion. Okay, so when she see Blue Ivy on stage with Beyonce working, she consider it as Beyonce having Blue Ivy on the stage shaking her pussy, but we all know who was shaking their ass. It's Blue Ivy is very like fully covered. I also see the Hierophant. When I see the Hierophant, right, I think of traditions, I think of values, I think of values, I think of conforming. This is Taurus energy. This is about having the keys to success or demise. And so it's like Tokyo, she's talking about like as far as like tradition wise. But Tokyo is one to talk and can't talk. There's the Empress. This is Taurus energy and Libra. And I know Beyonce is a Virgo. So she is talking about this fellow earth sign. And so this is about status, okay? This is about status. This is about what Beyonce is creating. And so she feel like Beyonce should teach her how to build a certain way when Beyonce is Blue Ivy's mother. So this Empress card, right? She's jealous of both of them. And then I see the Hermit card. She's definitely jealous of Beyonce. This is the Empress, right? I pick up on any divine feminine, but there's a Libra and Taurus. And then we have the actual Virgo here, okay? So there's the Hermit card. And so there's about clarity. And so there's also some type of judgment card, some type of judgment. It's like going through a renewal, okay? And so there is something that Tokyo is going through financially, mentally, emotionally. And so she's trying to stir up some motion. But Tokyo is just, no, Tokyo is negative. Blue Ivy is 13. Blue Ivy is 13. So there's some type of judgment. There's some type of awakening, some type of renewal that she is going through, that she has to go through. And she running. She running. She always talk about what other people need to do. She never talk about what she needs to do to heal. I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune. And so when I see the Wheel of Fortune, I always hear Cardi B. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. I end up hearing Brandy too, sitting on top of the world. But this Wheel of Fortune is about fortune. It's about fame. It's about money, okay? And so I'm hearing money and the power. And so she's very, it's like Tokyo, it is what it is. She's money hungry. She's always talking about all this money she has and these businesses that she's building. But no, this is about money, okay? And so the Seven of Cups, there's about delusions, okay? The Seven of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So there's some dreams she wants fulfilled. And so it's like she's very emotional. It's like somebody sold her a dream. I don't know why. I don't know what made her believe in what they was telling her. I also see the Four of Swords. So this Four of Swords is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, and it's like she has to unplug. She has to unplug from the drugs. She has to unplug from the internet. She has to unplug from certain relationships that she's in. The Devil card, it is what it is. Tokyo has some serious strongholds. Drugs, alcohol. She's evil. She's manipulative. And so this is about triggers and traumas. And so when she see Beyonce with Blue Ivy on the stage, looking all loving, she feels as if Beyonce is pimping Blue Ivy out, okay? Because she felt pimped out. This is what she was trying to do with Black China. And Black China don't be having that. When I see this Devil card, right, there's Capricorn energy. It's about traumas, triggers. I think of lies, stealing, cheating, triggers. And so I see this Eight of Pentacles. And so instead of Tokyo trying to figure out what it is that Beyonce need to be doing, or figuring out or saying what Beyonce need to do, she needs to master her own emotions so she won't come out here looking foolish, evil, and angry. And not only does she look foolish, evil, and angry, she's foolish and angry, okay? So she's always worried about somebody else's money. She's always clocking somebody's money and saying the money that she don't have. And so there's the Eight of Wands. There's about some messages. And so there's about some fast incoming news. And it's like she said that because she wanted to kick up some motion, okay? So hopefully the beehive come after her ass. Let me see if we get from this deck. We got How's Your Mom and Them. This says How's Your Mom, and it's the vibration of 3. Your people reach out, strong roots, connection, presence, reunion, foundation. And so Tokyo, did you forget that Beyonce's people's like Creole? Ain't they from Louisiana? And so there's about roots. How's your mom and them? How's your mom and them? You forget that they have strong roots. Okay, and so you're speaking on the wrong one, Tokyo. I know you need some motion, but that's not the way to go. On a little 13-year-old, like for real, on Blue Ivy, what she do to you? Okay, this says I'll get around to it. So remember, I said there was a delay in communication. It says what's the rush? Waiting, inspired action only. Trust, relax, allow to flow. And so there's some type of resistance. Somebody said they was going to do something, some type of partnership. There's a delay in communication and they'll get around to it. And so it's like, what's the rush? And don't rush me. So it's like she has to kick up some type of motion so that way she gets some type of, I feel like she make money from social media. She can't make money from social media, but because she's so nasty, her mouth so foul, it's like pages get shut down. And she has to restart over, and it's not fun. And so this card right here came out. It says there's more than one way to skin a cat. Breakthrough, solution, originality, receptivity, faith. And so there's more than one way to skin a cat. And so if I'm not mistaken, I know she was talking about some type of lesbian relationship she was in. She was trying to say she wasn't, but she was trying to say something she did for this lesbian. Didn't know, but it didn't sound right. It smelled funny, okay? And so that didn't work. And so now that Beyonce and Blue is coming out, and Blue got to it's like, there's more than one way to skin a cat. And so she's hoping that people pick up on what she said about Blue Ivy, her calling Blue Ivy bitches and everything, because she was calling Blue Ivy all types of bitches. Beyonce too. I'm also saying sweet too, but you see this alligator? It's like hankering, temptation, ardor, intimacy, proposal, message of love. And so there's about temptation, intimacy, proposal, message of love. And so it's also a sweet tooth. And so it's like she's an alligator waiting, or like it's giving like an an alligator just waiting around to get its prey. And so this is a time to, it's like there's a time to stir the pot. It's a time to stir the pot. And so when Beyonce on the stage with Blue Ivy and Rummy and the mommy, this is a message of love, black love that they're putting out also. And she feel like Beyonce feel like she's too good. She feel like Beyonce feel like she's better than definitely her, but other people, a lot of people. And so I'm gonna start with this last card, okay? This card right here says, if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. This about self-love. It's about relaxation, regeneration, okay? And like replenishment. And so if mama not happy, and when it comes to Tokyo Toni, whenever she's not happy, whether it's with Black China or whenever she's not happy with somebody, period, she's stirring up some shit. And that's funny. The pot calling the kettle black. The pot calling the kettle black. Ain't that ironic? It says hypocrisy, projection, similarity, blame, introspection needed. And so instead of her like coming out and like projecting all that shit onto a little girl, she needs to have some truthful communication with herself. She needs to have like come to Jesus moment. There's about intervention. It's about integrity, divine intervention. So she needs to sit down and master her emotions. And so it's blowing up. And so she's hoping to blow up a storm. She's hoping to get some motion behind what she said about Blue Ivy. And so it could be and she need to let the drugs go. She really need to let the drugs go. She really need to go to rehab. I'm just saying. So this is blowing up a storm. There's a tower moment, okay? It's like a sudden change. It's like a necessary shakeup. There's about hope. It's about a transformation. And so there's something she needs to take action to release what don't serve her mentally, emotionally. She needs to get some help. It is what it is. Tokyo Toni, you need to get some help. Y'all, don't forget to watch this. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.